Good evening, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for 420 and 421. Interesting day today. First of all, we have a very long void, of course, until tomorrow when the moon will move into Cancer, not till 1 p.m. And we sit in this 12 plus hour void, of course, looking at our own energy, our own ability. And that whole message has been a part of 420 today because as we looked at that Gemini moon, we were able to activate our Mercury, our Mars, our daily energies, which were all helping us take a look at this Aries. What is moving us forward? What passions? What structures are we creating? How are we experiencing things? And how do we align our will? So those three were really able to be activated: Mars, Saturn, and Mercury. And that's two daily planets along with the moon and one of the bridge planets. So there was a lot of information that was gathered today for us to experience, to share, to talk about that will shake down over the next few days. There was a conjunction with our Mercury energy and our Saturn energy, as well as our Mercury energy and our Mars. So those players today, along with the moon, Gemini, which is also about experiencing, also about communicating that experience, we're all working together. What does my will, this hero's journey that Aries is on with us right now, the structures I'm creating, how am I experiencing it? That's what this 420 day was about. My experience. How do I move forward? How do I look at the spectrum that's out there, and where do I put my time? I'm working on remembering who I am today on 420. 421, as we move into the very powerful always moon that is in Cancer, because the moon rules Cancer, the moon is able to be activating that Taurus sun. So we move forward with a pedantic speed, with taking all of that information and experience of the 20th. And what moves us forward is the ability to tune into our own intuition and sort. We are doing a lot of sorting of, nope, going to keep that, nope, that's not part of this evolution, nope. And if you can take the time to pause and think of how much has changed for you, and are you in command of that change right now? There is some discernment around what Spirit is asking on the 21st for you to pay attention to and to nurture. So that's an important pause of a bigger theme of self-actualization, self-responsibility, structures of responsibility. Spirit is asking you with discernment to take a look at, how am I experiencing things? How am I nurturing them, myself and others? Because when we deal with Gemini, and we are dealing with our personal way of thinking, this is all about an inside out job. What's really interesting to me about the 21st is that moon, when it's in Cancer, is not necessarily in a conversation with our vision that is our Pluto energy right now. And so that moon is not necessarily about nurturing our vision, it's about nurturing ourselves, and our vision steps forward to kind of lead the way. And then as we move on to the 22nd, Earth Day itself, these 2 days have prepared us for a stop, a pause, a tuning into this evolutionary track that we're on from the inside. What structures are you building? Who are you building those structures with? I'm Kitty Foss, your storytelling astrologist. I will be back on Earth Day. Namaste.